A close call in Tucson, trailing big at the half. Arizona pulls out a win in their home opener, 31-21. The night began with big questions. What would the Cats look like against Grambling State? Because Anu Solomon, the starting quarterback last week against BYU, injured his knee in practice on Wednesday. Evident so it was Brandon Dawkins, who made his first career start. He played mostly last year against Arizona State. In that game, he threw a couple touchdowns. He also threw a couple pick sixes. And for Dawkins early on, it was a bit of a mixed bag.
Yeah, as Rich Rod said after the game, at times it looked like it was his first start. Throwing the ball from the pocket is something he's still trying to get better at. You can see here, overthrows the receiver a little bit out of the back of the end zone, but there's no mistaking Brandon Dawkins' ability to extend plays with his legs and also break tackles. As you see there, his balance, he's a tall guy with big, strong legs and a lot of speed in the open field. It brings that dynamic to this offense that at times it was really big for them. But this Grambling State offense, you have to give them credit. Ended up with 462 yards of total offense. Devontae Kincaid, throughout the course of the first half, showed he was capable of getting the ball down the field and also using his legs to scramble. And this is the play they lost him on, bringing in Trevon Cherry in the second half. Trevon Cherry, the young guy, 6 turnovers. And that ended up being the difference in the game, guys.
They still scored on that drive after Kincaid got hurt. And they led 21-3. That play was reviewed. Carter was fantastic tonight. They're 21-3 at the half. But as you said, Cherry in the second half turning the football over. 3 interceptions, including this one for Demetrius Flanagan fouls. 3 fumbles recovered by Arizona's defense. And then it was their offense getting going. They started to take over. Nick Wilson, his touchdown run last year gave him the lead, or last week gave him the lead, and the same was the case tonight. And then it just started to pile up on Grambling State.
Yeah, it was all about the offense capitalizing on all the things that defense was able to do. And credit Marcel Yates for bringing pressure on that young quarterback, Trevon Cherry, causing him to make mistakes. Again, he caused 6 turnovers in the second half. Significant amount of mistakes on the Grambling State side, allowing Brandon Dawkins to do his thing late to seal the win for Arizona. As you see here, it looked good at times, kind of a mixed bag at times, but ended up going for 223 passing yards and also rushing for a pair of touchdowns as well. So definitely showed he could do some things with the play.
So we'll see who the quarterback next week against Hawaii is for Arizona. One note, Cody Ippolito was disqualified in the second half of this game for targeting, so he will not be available for the first half of the Hawaii game. It was a fun night tonight, the home opener. There were plenty of fireworks. Grambling State owned the first half. Arizona owned the second. They take home the win, their first of the year. And now they wait. Hawaii comes to town next week here in Tucson.